Accepting an invitation from the regional office and members of the IUCN in Mesoamerica, Valli Moosa, president of the World Conservation Union, visited this region in January of 2006. Valli Moosa's visit began in Costa Rica, site of the IUCN regional office in Mesoamerica, where he was received by Regional Director Gretel Aguilar, Regional Advisor Juan Marco Alvarez, and Minister of the Environment Carlos Manuel Rodriguez. There, Valli Moosa had the opportunity to take part in activities at Braulio Carrillo National Park, where he could learn firsthand about the tropical rainforest and this Central American country's vision of conservation.
You can think about and be told about and read about the rainforest a great deal, but you never really get the feel for it unless you're able to have the opportunity to walk through it and to touch the trees and touch the plants. And that's what the opportunity I've had, which gives me a different feel and attachment.
Also, Valli Moosa participated in several talks and made a field trip to find out more about the mechanism of payment for environmental services in Costa Rica.
The instruments and the mechanisms which are being used for protection are very innovative indeed. And certainly the phenomenon of payment for environmental services is one which I believe in years to come will proliferate from Costa Rica to the rest of the world. I think this is the kind of practice that many of us have been searching for.
During his stay, the union president also met with the Costa Rican Members Committee and Secretariat staff to hear about the IUCN's work in Mesoamerica. In his meetings with both, the current president of the Republic of Costa Rica, Abel Pacheco, and incoming president, Oscar Arias Sanchez, Valli talked about the importance of continuing to make conservation one of the top issues on the national agenda. In an inspiring and moving event attended by several key figures of the country, Valli shared the IUCN's vision with respect to conservation and the reduction of poverty. When Valli Moosa arrived to Panama, he was taken to the archipelago of Bocas del Toro in Panama. There, he learned about the valuable work IUCN member organizations are carrying out in the area, and about efforts the Secretariat is spearheading through projects in this area of high biodiversity. At the inauguration of the 7th meeting of the IUCN Mesoamerican Members Committee, Valli Moosa urged the organizations present to continue their important work in the region in pursuit of sustainable development. The Mesoamerican Committee was highly motivated by his visit, considering it a clear demonstration of the IUCN Council's support for the work members are carrying out in Mesoamerica. In a lecture for civil society at the Smithsonian's Tropical Research Institute, the president of the union expounded on the need to connect environmental protection with improvement in quality of life for people, saying that conservation is only viable if it takes people into account. During a meeting with the president of Panama, Martín Torrijos, Valli addressed the importance to continue promoting the conservation of the natural resources and finding harmony between development and environment. Valli Moosa also went into the field to observe the work of member organizations in Panama, viewing community development projects and efforts to reduce invasive species in protected areas. During his stopover at an Emberá indigenous community, he learned about initiatives to identify alternatives for sustainable development, such as ecological and cultural tourism. As his visit drew to an end, Valli Moosa spent some of his last moments sharing with organizations at the closing of the 7th meeting of the IUCN Mesoamerican Members Committee. He emphasized the importance of forming national members committees with the capacity to influence their country's environmental agenda. At the same time, Moosa praised the organizational capacity of the Mesoamerican Secretariat and its members, which he said was a reflection of great strength and collaborative work. One of the most striking aspects of Valli Moosa's visit was the interest it attracted from the media. The IUCN's image and visibility were enhanced during the period, thanks to close coverage in both Costa Rica and Panama. After 10 days of vigorous activity in a packed agenda, Valli Moosa returned to South Africa, but not before he had once again emphasized the importance IUCN Mesoamerica places on the link between conservation and sustainable development.
That the Mesoamerican IUCN membership are saying very clearly that the protection of the biodiversity of this region must go hand in hand with poverty eradication and upliftment of the poor and improving the lives of people.